Hi everyone, welcome to Math Nugget. This is teacher Sandra. So in this video, I'll be going through Primary 5 2019 MGS SA1 Paper 2. So let's look at question 1. Supposed to find the area of the shaded figure. Let's cut the figure up into two triangles. So this is one, and that's the other. Okay, so let's call it triangle A and triangle B. So triangle A, half times base times height. Our base could be here, okay? And if that's the base, our height is here. So the base is 5, height is 3, this is 7.5. So in the area for B, half times base times height again. Base would be here, height would be here. It's in fact the same. Half times base, which is 5, times the height, which is 3, gives us 7.5 again. So the total area would be 7.5 plus 7.5, which is 15 square centimeters. Question 2, you're supposed to find the area of the figure. So in order to find the area of the triangle, we need to determine where is the base and the height. The base of the triangle is here. The height of the triangle is AF, which is 12 meters. So area of triangle, half times, the base will be 40. The height is 12. $240. And the area of the square will be 40 times 40, which is 1,600. So in order to find the area of the whole figure, we will have to add them both together, 1,600 plus 240. That will give us 1,840 square meters. Question 3. First, we got to find out what's the total number of pupils in both rooms. 235 in A and 567 in B. In total, we have 802 pupils. So in the end, they had the same number of pupils, and we need to find out how many pupils were there in each room in the end after the transfer. So we simply need to take the total and divide it by 2. We get 401. Question 4, I'm going to write down Janice is 11 years old. Her sister is 5 years older than her, which is 11 plus 5 will be 6. The total age now, 27. In how many years' time will their total age be? 35. Now we want their total age to increase by 8 years. So this 8 years would be shared among the 2 of them. There's 2 of them, so 8 divided by 2 is 4. In 4 years' time, their total age will be 35. Okay, question 5. They tell us that B is an improper fraction greater than 1. So let me just pretend that B is, for example, greater than 1, right? So let's say it's 1.5, but it's an improper fraction, so I change it to 3 out of 2. Okay, just let me pretend that B is 3 out of 2. Now, if B is 3 out of 2, if it's more than 1, okay, the value of A, if I work backwards, take 3 out of 2 divided by 5 out of 6, which will give me this. I get 9 out of 5, which is 1 and 4/5. Now, A would be larger than B for sure. because we are finding a fraction of A, 5/6 of A. Okay, so definitely A would be bigger than B. So for the second statement, it will be true. Whether A is a proper fraction. So if you look at what I have here, if it was this isn't a proper fraction, this is mixed number. Okay? And if I change it, it will actually be 9 out of 5, which makes it an improper fraction. So to say A is a proper fraction, that is false, not true. Question 6, I'm going to try to draw the model. Ravi has some marbles. He gives 7 to each of his friends. 7 to each of his friends. We don't know how many friends. He will have 4 marbles left. Same number of marbles. If he now gives 9 to them, 9 to each of them, he will need another 2 more. He will not have enough. So how many marbles does he have? Now in the first scenario, if he decides to give each of them 7 marbles, right? He would have 4 marbles left. Now then imagine that he changed his mind. He decided to give each of his friends 2 more marbles each. Means he will need to use the 4 that he have left, right? Okay, he will use the 4 that he had left. And on top of that, he needs to buy 2 more marbles. He needs to get 2 more marbles. So in total, he will be distributing 6 marbles. Okay, he will be distributing 6 marbles in order to give his friends 2 more each. So 6 divided by 2, 3. He has 3 friends. Okay, so if he has 3 friends, how many marbles does he have? 3 times 7 plus 4, this is 25. Let me use the second scenario to check. If he has 3 friends, 3 times 9, short of 2, 25. Yes, that's correct. He has 25 friends. 25 marbles, not 25 friends. Question 7, let me try to draw the model. City and J. City has 3 times as many stickers as J. So then City has 22 more than Mary. So Mary would be like, I don't know, maybe like that. And City has 22 more. And we know that Mary and J has 58. So Mary and J, they make up 58 stickers. Okay, so if I were to pretend that Mary actually has this 22, okay, to make Mary 3 units, I will take the total of Mary and J, I plus 22, which is 80. This is pretending Mary has 3 units. So which means 4 units would be 80. So then able to find 1U. Divided by 4, which is 20. So how many stickers does City have? City has 3 units. $60. Question 8. There were 4 times as many books in B as in A. There were 138 more in C than in B. And the books in A is 112 the total number of books in the 3 boxes. So let me try to illustrate this in the model again. A and B. B has 4 times of A. So B, I draw 4 units. A has 1 unit. Okay. And then there were 138 more in C than in B. Okay, so C is like B, 4 units, but 138 more. So plus 138. The question says that box A is 1U and 12 is the total. So we know that there are 12 in total. How many units do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which means 138 make up 12 minus 9, which is 3. 138 make up 3 units. So 3 units, 138. 1 unit will be 138 divided by 3. Which is 46. How many books are there in C? Let's find 4 units. And we need to add 138. That will give us 332 books in C. Question 9 is a ratio question. Let's write down the ratio. We have A is to B is to C, 5 is to 4 is to 7. We know that Anna and Bernice, in total, they're 81 stickers. So we know that 9 units is 81 stickers. So 1 unit will be 81 divided by 9, which is 9. So the 3 girls, we have 9 plus 7. In total, they have 16 units. With 144 stickers in all. Question 10, we need to find the area of the shaded figure. ACDE has an area of 744. So the whole entire rectangular piece of paper's area is 744. So we want to find the area of the shaded part. Means we got to find the area of these 2 unshaded triangles. Okay, so let's find the area of one triangle first, right? So half times base 24 times height 5. So one triangle is 60. So we have 2 unshaded triangles there in the figure, which is 120. Then we take the total figure, we minus away the 2 unshaded, we will be left with the shaded part, which is 624. So that's your answer, 624 square centimeters. Question 11, Tom and Zach each had an equal amount of money. Every day Tom spent $16 and Zach spent $28. So when Zach finished his money, Tom still had $240 left. Now every day Zach spent 28, Tom spent 16. So there's a difference of $12 in their spending. Zach spends $12 more than Tom every day. Such that in the end, Tom will still have $240 left. So we take the leftover divided by the difference. This tells us that they were spending for 20 days. Okay. Now, if they were spending for 20 days, let's check. For Tom, if 20 days, each day 16, right? And he still had $240 left. This will be 320 plus 240, which is 560. Let's check using Zach's. 20 days and Zach spent 28 a day. It's also 560. So correct. This is the amount that they each have at first. Question 12, we got to look at it as a set question. Now, if she bought 6 more erasers than files, we're going to take away the 6 extra erasers. 1 eraser costs 50 cents, 6 erasers, 300 cents. Okay, so this one I convert is actually $3. So I'll take the 6 extra erasers away from the total. She spent $16, right? So take away the 6 extra erasers, which cost $3. We're left with $13. Now $13 would represent equal number of erasers and files. Now we can look at it like that. One set will have one eraser and one file. Okay, so how much is that? One eraser 50 cents, one file 80 cents. So in total, one set is actually $1.30. So I can take the total, which is $13, divided by the cost of one set, $1.30. I get 10 sets. So to answer part A, how many files did Priscilla buy? In one set, one file. If we have 10 sets, we would have 10 files. That's the answer for part A. And part B, how much did Priscilla pay for the erasers? First, let's find out how many erasers she bought, right? So 10, I plus the 6 that we taken away, the 6 extra ones, right? So she bought 16 erasers. 16 erasers, each eraser costs 50 cents. So this would be $8. So part B, she paid $8. Question 13, Mrs. Lim bought 10 liters of milk. She drank 58 liters of it, and she used 1/3 of the remaining milk to make yogurt. So part A, how much milk was left after she drank? So we start from 10 liters. She drank 58 liters. So we're going to change 10 wholes to 9 wholes and 8 out of 8 so that we can minus the fraction. So then you will have 9 and 3/8 liters. That is your answer for part A. Part B, how much milk was left in the end? Now she used 1/3 of the remaining milk to make yogurt. So let's find out how much milk she used to make the yogurt, okay? 1/3 of is times the remaining milk. So I'm just gonna do working for this because I really dislike doing fractions on the calculator. It's so troublesome. Okay, so then we have 25 divided by 8, which gives me 3 wholes and 1 out of 8. This was the amount that she used to make the yogurt. So from the remainder, 9 and 3/8, I take away what she used for the yogurt. I will have the amount left in the end, which is 6 and 2/8, and we simplify 6 and 1/4 liters. That's the answer for B. Question 14, she used 1/5 of it to bake a cake and 2/7 of it to make a pizza. Then she gave her neighbor this, and she was left with this. So we want to find how much did she use to make the pizza in kilograms. Okay. So check the two fractions of it and of it. It's both referring to the same whole, referring to the flour. So we're going to change to the same denominator, 1/5 and 2/7. So change denominator to 35 times 5, 10 out of 35. So we know cake is 735, and we know pizza is 1035. Okay, so which means everything else, neighbor plus leftover, would be 35 out of 35 minus 7 out of 35 minus 10 out of 35, which gives me 18 out of 35. So I'm able to write down like that. 8 units will be 950 grams that she had given to the neighbor, plus what she had left over, 850, which is 1,800 grams. So 1 unit would be 100 divided by 18, which is 100 grams. To find the pizza, 10 units. 100 times 10, which is 1,000. Now this is in grams. I'm going to convert this This is 1 kg. Question 15. It says here 3/4 of them were men and women. 5/6 of them were men and children. So 63 spectators were men. So okay, the two fractions are referring to the same whole. We can change to the same denominator. So over here it says men plus women 3/4. And then this one this one is men plus children. It says 5/6. So I'm going to change the same denominator, which is 12 times 3 times 3. This one is 9/12. Over here we times 2 times 2, it's 10 12. So from here we will know that if the men and women make up 9/12, your children would be 12/12 minus 9/12, which is 3/12. Okay, so from here we are also able to know that the women make up 12/12 minus 10/12, which is 2/12. So in order to find men, I can take 10/12 minus 3/12. I will get 7/12. That's the answer for part A. Next, how many spectators were there at the tennis match? There were 63 men, right? So 7 units make up 63. 1 unit will be 63 divided by 7, which is 9. How many spectators? In total, we have 12 units. 9 times 12, 108 for part B. Question 16. I'm going to draw the model. This is the amount that Zen had left, okay? Now, if she wanted to buy a similar bag, so this will be the cost of the bag, which is more than what she had left, and she would actually be short of $30. Okay, so she bought a belt instead. And in fact, she had $15 left. So if I were to extend my lines, and 15 is here, this tells me that the difference in the cost between a bag and a belt is $45, 30 plus 15. And if we know that the total cost of a bag and a belt is $255, I can actually draw a model. Now, bag, belt, the bag costs $45 more than the belt, and in total the two things cost $255. Okay, so in fact I've gotten my answer for part A already. How much more did the bag cost than the belt? 15 plus 30, that's 45. The answer for part A. Part B, how much did the belt cost? So we take 255 minus 45 is 210, 210, and then we divide it by 2 to get 105. That's the answer for part B, the belt. So remember to write down your units. This is $45. This is $105. Question 17, fractions question. A tailor spent $5.9 of her money to buy 90 red buttons. She spent $7.12 of the remaining money. So the two fractions are not referring to the same whole. We cannot change to the same denominator. Okay, then in that case, what do? Let's draw the model. So 9, cut into 9 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She bought 90 red with these 5 units. And she spent 7 out of 12 of the remaining money. Now, we want the remainder to be 12 parts. Over here, the remainder, we only have 4. So we got to cut each of them into 3 parts so that we get a total of 12. All of which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 7, 12 here. She bought blue buttons. And she had $150 left. And the red button cost twice as much as a blue button. Okay, let me cut these up first. Okay, so if a red button costs twice as much as a blue button, what is the cost of a red button? Okay, wait first. Over here I have how many units? 150. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 units. Okay. So 5 units is $150. 1 unit will be $150 divided by 5, which is $30. Okay, so as for the red, she used 15 units. So what's the cost of the red buttons, right? They didn't ask for each, so that will be the total, which is $450. So answer for part A. What's the cost of 1 blue button? Okay, so $450 was spent on 90 red. So the cost of 1 red, $5. So in that case, the cost of 1 blue button would be, a red button is twice of the blue. So the blue would be half of the red, which is $5 divided by 2, which gives us $2.50. That's the answer for part B. So that's the end of paper 2. So please subscribe to Math Nuggets on YouTube and like this video. Happy practicing!